Mr. Alibek Tnaliyev, the Senior Vice President of Business Development, MENA region. Alibek, please.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good morning, everyone. Marhaba bikum Jana Qatar Tamin. Hopefully you love it. And let's give a big applause to our team who built this, who made this possible. Just a couple of words about myself. My name is Alibek. I am the person who is responsible basically for building digital ecosystem of QIC, the ecosystem, all-in-one ecosystem, which we will be talking about throughout 3 days here at the Web Summit. And I'm really excited because it is a really special event for us today to present the QIC ecosystem, to showcase the vision, to share the vision with everyone, with our teams, with our partners, and with our potential future partners as well. So my name is Alibek. I'm 15 years in digital realm. I 5 years here in QIC leading the digital transformation throughout different products. Previously, I used to work in various domains, including some food startup. I think one of them are behind our booth, our neighbors. I was in a digital agency side. I used to own my own digital agency. But initially, by the way, that interesting fact that I started my job career in the military service. So quite, I would say, diverse experience, which is, I believe, helped me to build also very diverse all-in-one ecosystem of QIC today. I know that most of you here, I can see that team members from QIC. Who knows QIC? Everyone knows QIC, okay. Just a little bit of overview, but I'm sure that not every one of you know that QIC is 61 years old company, which was founded by Emiri Decree in 1964. It's a company, I would say, one of the biggest companies in the region. By the way, we operate in, for example, in neighboring UAE since 1968, so almost 60 years in UAE, and we are present in 4 markets in the region, and we are planning to expand to Saudi Arabia in the coming years. So I will show you a little bit of about the geography of QIC. QIC, in a very, very quick snapshot of numbers, we are almost 2 billion market cap company with 2.5 billion gross premium per annum, which is roughly around 10 billion Qatari riyal, and one of the largest insurance company in the Middle East and North African when it comes to the total assets. Please give applause to QIC for being such a nice company. Yeah, so this is our map. QIC is an international insurance and reinsurance powerhouse. We are not only covering the region, but we are also covering entire globe with our presence all the way from Bermuda to the Singapore. And of course, today, mainly we will be talking about the region, GCC. Is GCC ready for the new ecosystem? Is GCC ready for all-in-one ecosystem of QIC? I believe yes, because there are different reasons for that. And number one reason, of course, the penetration of internet here in GCC region. It's very strong when it comes to the purchase power and the government-led digital transformation programs all over GCC now. But there are some kind of, I wouldn't call it weak points, because any weak point is opportunity, right? Any weak point, it is a big, I would say, chance to develop and make that weak point and transform it into something opportunistic for QIC. And what I believe is the region is, I would say, missing is the product culture. There are a lot of, again, we said huge internet penetration, a lot of devices, but do we have enough products? Do we have enough top-notch products? In my opinion, there is still huge room for, and there's a huge niche for good products. And we will talk about it later, because one of the main things today, what I want to talk about, I want to talk about what we are building, why we are building, and later on we will discuss a little bit of, so that you have a little bit of takeaway how we are building. And our main key success is something we call product culture versus evergreen approach. What is that? I will explain later. So, second big reason for us as an insurance company to go to the realm of ecosystem is engagement crisis, as we call it internally, conditionally. And the main idea is very simple. Today, we are competing for the attention of users. We're not competing with other insurance companies. We are competing with social media platforms, with food delivery apps, with other companies, but not insurance companies. Because again, in insurance, we have roughly around 2-3 touch points per year, which is drastically small, because if you want to be digitally kind of savvy product, you need to interact within the user so-called habit zone. So whatever it is, more than monthly engagement. So basically, if your product engages with a customer annually only once, you are in a bit, I would say, dangerous zone called forgettable zone. So the zone where customer will never recall, will never kind of remember who you are as a brand. So our objective is very simple. So how to bring insurance, which is, by the way, in fintech as well, we're also not in the best position. Banks are in a better position because at least once a month you check your, you pay some bills. We have some bank partners here, they know about it. But what I'm trying to say, we are here is also not in the best position. The reason number 3, because the reason number 1 was the digital, the region is ready, engagement crisis, and number 3, the trend, the global trend, which started, I believe, in China back in 2010 when they come up with a WeChat approach. This, I believe, WeChat is one of the first ecosystems, which includes a lot of different kind of features in one app. And here are some interesting examples. Amazon, I believe you all know, different services in one ecosystem. Ping An is one of our, I would say, beautiful example from China. It's, by the way, one of the biggest insurance companies in the world, which is now in China is kind of delivering different types of services, medical, motor, and other realm as well. And of course, I'm from Kazakhstan originally. We have bank called Kaspi. Is any Kazakhstani people here? So Kaspi is basically the bank which has roughly around 13 million monthly active users out of 18 million population of Kazakhstan. So pretty much every single adult, maybe some kids even, are using Kaspi in Kazakhstan, because Kaspi is not just a bank, it's a bank which sells everything. So their biggest value proposition was the market where you can buy anything, and these features were launched, like I would say 2015, 2016. So like 10 years. The global trend of ecosystem is there, but in the region, it's a big niche, and we understood that. And I want you guys to meet QIC ecosystem. QIC ecosystem, I think, again, I'm not going to go into deep details, and if any one of you really kind of want to know about it in a more elaborated way, we will have 3 days panel, 3 days kind of speaking here, the performance here from our team members and our guests, where we will be talking about 4 key verticals of our ecosystem. So imagine you are the customer of, in the middle, the customer of QIC. Today, you are a driver. Tomorrow, you are a traveler. Day after tomorrow, God forbid, you need a care from the medical institution. And you are at the same time homeowner. So all these 4 products available in QIC as insurance products. So that's why what we decided to do is very simple. We decided to build around those key verticals, the key products that we have, so-called value-added services around it. So basically, we want to digitize entire cycle of digital journey of driver, medical patient, homeowner, and traveler. So this is as simple as this. And interesting thing, our ecosystem has 3 layers. Layer number 1 is basically, I already explained it, it's the layer of our own internal products. Layer number 2, why we call it ecosystem, why it is not super app or it's not just one platform. It's basically the carcass which can integrate different platforms in one place. So that's why we call it ecosystem. It's an array of platforms compiled today within products that I will show a bit later. So the second layer is very simple. The layer for solutions for startups who wants to be integrated with us. We don't want to reinvent the wheel. In some areas, if we see the product fits to our ecosystem, we're ready to integrate. I think this is also another message that we want to convey in this web summit, that if you are potential solution or startup who has something that can be fit to our ecosystem, welcome. We're ready. Our doors are open. So we want to build this ecosystem together because the region is big. We're talking about the population of almost 70 million, and GCC region, 70 million people need nice products. So let's build these products together. And then the third layer is very simple. We are integrating with our external big partners, big ecosystems which are available in the market. We call this concept the ecosystem of ecosystems. So basically what we're trying to do, we try to do two main things: the exchange of products. So basically, if there is a certain partner, like for instance Uridu Group, if we have some connection with them for the travel insurers, for example, for roaming, we are ready to integrate their products. And this, when I'm saying ready, it's basically happening right now. We are doing a lot of interesting integrations with Uridu Group, Uridu Qatar as of now, and then we are ready to expand it throughout the globe and the region. So, and of course, we have some elements of GovTech, governmental technology. We're doing interesting projects today with MOI, with Metrash specifically, to somehow give that seamless experience to drivers. Of course, we are not building this just for sake of building. We are on mission. We are a mission-driven product. We are a mission-driven ecosystem. And our mission is very simple. You need to only memorize two words: safe and easy. To make drivers' life safe and easy. To make travelers' life safe and easy. To make homeowners' life safe and easy. And to make, what was the fourth one? To make the customer's life safe and easy. Any customer who is in QIC, we want to make the life safe and easy. Safe, it's our DNA. The word, all who knows Arabic, ta'amin. The amana is the basically safety, and this is our DNA. We want to make your life safe. Not only insurance, preventive methods as well. And easy. Easy, it's our bread and butter. We are building the product culture. The main outcome of the product culture is very simple: seamless user experience, and very important, top-notch customer service. So this is our main two tools, how we want to deliver this safe and easy mission. We are in the mission. This is how it looks like. Just a little bit of snapshot of how the ecosystem would look like. And of course, once the ecosystem is ready, as I said, we are available in 4 markets in the GCC. We are going to Saudi Arabia this year. And as we said, one growth, one data pool, one team, and one ecosystem. Ecosystem model designed to the seamless experience throughout the region. And we are talking about target addressable market of around 1 trillion Qatari riyal. So it's basically huge market, which is, again, as I said, lacking some nice products. This is some products of our ecosystem. QIC app. I believe if you don't have it, you have to have it. Please download it. We'll check it after this speech. Please download the app. Check the experience. Again, it's always better to taste, to use the app rather than talking. I can talk a lot about our app, but download it. Some features, like I would say the 90% of features that we are presenting today in this pavilion are available. Some features are in the cooking, in the oven, which will be ready in the coming quarters. And inshallah, we will be ready to roll it out soon throughout Qatar and the region as well. QIC Reads, we created our own journal to increase the awareness of our products as well. So very simple. I think I already answered to two questions. What we are building, I think it's clear. Why we are building, to make your life safe and easy, and how we build it. What is our recipe? I will be very short. I don't want to take the part of the presentation of my team today and tomorrow, who will be presenting a lot of details how we build it, and that's why I'm urging all of you throughout the 3 days. So basically today will be the day of the second half of the day. We will be talking about motor vertical. Tomorrow we will be talking about medical and travel and home as a lifestyle part. And the third day we will have a startup pitch. Those startups who are potentially wants to be part of our ecosystem. So this is kind of a program of our booth. If you're interested in, if you want to really know how we built what we built, you have to come, you have to be with us 3 days. But I will just go very, very top level, high level, how we built and what we built. Product culture is the key success of what we are doing here in QIC. So basically, you would ask, Ali, you are talking about product culture, product culture. What do you mean by product culture? Very simple definition. Product culture is basically digitizing end-to-end customer experience and make it seamless, very simple. So from the first touch point, once he come to our ecosystem, I don't know, from the ads all the way until he becomes our retained customer. So this journey, how we design it, this is product culture. For example, this is one of the examples of the user journey of motor. And basically all the jobs to be done in this journey will be on our app. From pre-owning the car, owning the car, and post-owning the car. So basically when you sell your car, you prepare the car, then you create the listing, you complete pre-sale, you negotiate the price, and so on and so forth. But I want to also talk about a little bit this. And this will be available soon in QIC app. Please stay tuned. Lease to own. Not only seeing the cars, but also you can purchase car, and we will help you to become the car owner of your dream car in QIC app. This feature now is in cooking as well, and stay tuned as well. So here are some snapshots of our design, and I believe this is beautiful design. And again, as I said, if you do not have QIC app, just download it and check it out yourself. Okay. خلاص? Okay. So the next, user journey travel. Basically, travel experience nowadays is very fragmented. There are a lot of apps here and there. You are booking flights in some place, booking the hotels on the other place, experience on the third place. We want to bring it all together in the QIC app, starting from, again, I cannot not use it, AI planner. We will have an AI planner. Basically, we'll put very simple details, and based on your preferences, the app will give you the best journey of your travel, which you can book on our beautiful mobile app. And last but not the least, the medical, we are planning to do it, by the way, with one of the partners here, guys from Wellex here. Yeah, we're building this project here in UAE and here in Qatar. We're doing nice integration of amazing features, telemedicine, AI scanning the face and getting the first symptoms so that you can, have preventive measures as well. And of course, loyalty points for better daily tracking of your steps and so on and so forth. And by the way, we're planning to integrate all your Whoops, all your Aura rings and so on to our platform as well. So this is how the medical vertical. Now, again, a little bit of caveat, medical, a medical module of our app in progress. It's going to be very, very soon on our app. So this is small caveat. How we do it is very simple. Planning, measurement, agile, and test and learn. These methods are allowing us on a daily basis just to do what we do. The first of it is the planning. So what I usually say, the failing to plan is planning to fail. How to plan it? How to plan it is basically very simple. We have our own framework that we created here in QIC Digital Hub. We call it START. The framework are very simple, 6 letters. So S stands for status quo, basically, which answers the question where you are. T, target, where do you want to reach? What do you want to reach, like as a point B? A, action plan, how. R is the basically the what do you need as the resources, and this R is the responsible teams or responsible members, and then the last one, of course, the when. Just imagine the GPS navigator. So basically, when we plan, it's very simple. You first understand where you are starting from. You kind of set up your location. Then you put the location, the destination that you want to reach. So this is, in a way, in a start, our point A is where we are starting from, point B where we want to be, and our route is how to reach the point B. So basically all our action plans with exactly this detailed timeline, with resources needed, what the fuel do you need for driving the car, and the last but not the least, who will be the driver. Okay? This is some tools that we are using on a daily basis. Again, as I said, the team will go into details. That's my first one, is my favorite, ClickUp. Jira, of course, mind mapping, Notion, and different tools. Number 2, measurement. What gets measured gets managed. Imagine you are driving the car, okay? You put a navigator, but imagine there is no dashboard. You don't know what is your speed, like how much fuel do you have to reach the destination. And measurement is very important. We built the funnel in the beginning, and each part of the funnel was basically tracked, and we are tracking on a daily basis the journey of our customers. And without analytics, as I said, it's like driving the vehicle without a gauge. So we built full-fledged analytics team. Some of them are here. And where is our analytics team? Where is Almas? Dana? Yeah, so we have roughly around 20 people in our data analytics team who are doing this job on a daily basis. Agile iterations, very simple. Once you plan it, once you have a measurement, you have to test. You just have to go and test. And here is the very important part, is that on the journey, you will always have two things, either blockers or drivers. So in the testing, what we do, we hypothesize on two things, either blockers or drivers. I call this cycle, Hadi cycle, hypothesis. So you come up with a hypothesis of blockers, you action it, you gather some data, you get an insight, again you go to hypothesis. It's a cycle. It's called Hadi cycle. Hypothesis, action, data, insights. Hypothesis, action, data, insights. And again, moreover, I call this usually to the team, not a test and learn, a test and earn. The more you test, the more you learn. The more you learn, the more you earn. Right? So this is some A/B testing samples that what we do on the ads side, on the product side, and so on. This is what I meant by test and learn. All right? So before I finish, don't complicate. Plan, measure, hypothesize, and test, and earn. Earn is better. I almost done, but before I finish my speech, I just wanted to give a little bit of credit to our team. You know, a couple of years ago, I listened to a podcast with some Russian astronaut, and he said that what is the main purpose of human being to fly to the space? Is it just to go to the moon and put the flag? No. Flying to the moon, flying to the space allows the humanity to mobilize all the capabilities, open up the new capabilities and new horizons. For us, QIC ecosystem is a space program. QIC ecosystem is our space program. We want to build our future together. We want to expand. We want to expand our capabilities as QIC and to become #1 ecosystem of the region. And here is some applause to our best team who is building this, who is behind this. And my last message, if you want to be part of our team, if you want to be part of our ecosystem as a partner or as a big ecosystem, please scan this QR code, or you can come to any of these nice screens over there and give your details. We will contact you, we will evaluate you, and hopefully we will work together. Thank you so much.